Hey, how are you? Have a seat. Yeah, I know you want to see me. You haven't been feeling great recently. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know. I understand you completely. You know that. We're from the same planet. And I know. It's hard. It's hard to adjust being here. You gotta wear this freaking bodysuit. It can be frustrating. It really can be. Just let me know what's going on. Let me just write down some notes. All right. So what's been going on? Because you look stressed. I can understand. You literally feel like you want to jump out of your skin, which technically you could. Don't though. I know it's like, how long have you been here? 2 years. Yeah, you think maybe you're just having an episode. I know you've had issues in the past, especially when you first came here. 'Cause I've been here for like 8 years, and I've kind of just adjusted to it. There's times where you just want to unleash your powers onto these freaking bozos that infest this planet, but can't. We're here for reconnaissance. Is that the word? We're here to scout. Occasionally grab some people, send them back up for them to test on in the usual BS that we do. Alright, so what specifically has been bothering you? Really? So you've been having trouble with the human emotions, so you're afraid of being outed by these people. You think they're gonna suspect that something ain't right. You can't act like a human being. It's hard. It's hard. Listen, it took me time. So you're afraid someone's gonna figure out, start asking questions. We don't want questions asked. That's what they tell you. No questions. But the thing is, that's like a last resort. You can't, like, listen, people aren't just going to be like, oh, this person's an alien, they're from another planet. They're not going to just probably jump to that conclusion unless you're around some people, conspiracy theorist types. Don't worry about them because they start thinking things, that might be the first thing they go to. And it's not good. Because they will. They will be like, this could be somebody. Do you hang out around with people that dabble in that? No. All right, then that's good. Listen, I've seen it. I've seen people, like actual humans, interact with other humans, and they're like, hey, you're not, they act robotic almost, like. So, I just look at it as that. I know it's hard to display those emotions. You will eventually get used to it. Which ones are you specifically having trouble with? Sadness. Anger isn't an issue. Kindness. Yeah, I mean, it can be tough. You gotta show kindness and stuff to these people. Like empathy. Like, dude, some of the shit I see these people doing on a daily basis, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, can we just come down here and terraform this shit? Like, what are we doing? It's a joke. It is, But it can be tough. And you might be, I don't know, I'm on a 10-year plan, so I have 2 more years left. Then I'll go back, go over everything. I have all these logs. I'm sure you do as well. What plan are you on? The 5 or the 10? Oh, you're on a 10 as well. It can be tough. I'm telling you, it's going to be all worth it, though. So, if you're struggling with emotions, I mean, I can give you something for that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you want, I can give you a prescription for it. You want one? Yeah, you're going to have to go to, yeah, oh, you know where it is? Yeah. Yeah, that's specifically for, outer planet individuals. Yeah, listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of with the emotion stuff. Like, it's hard to do it. It's hard. I mean, these humans with their emotions, like, dude, we have, like, what do we have? Like, 3 or 4 of these motherfuckers. It's, like, endless. It's, like, just stop. You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know some of the bodies were given, sometimes they will almost have, like, things built into them so it mimics humans more. Like, oh, so and so, you might get sick. A certain, you might get the flu or something. I had shingles. It was awful. I didn't even know what it was. And I'm like, and then I had talked to my higher up, and they're like, oh yeah, we put it in there. I was like, really? You could have told me that. I would have known it was coming. At least been like, wow. I was like, what the? I'm going to a freaking human doctor, and they're like, oh, you got shingles. I was like, what? I was almost like, huh? Like, I had to like be like, oh, like, I don't know what the hell that is. The stuff they put on houses, like what? I don't know. But it can be tough, Have you experienced any of that? Oh, really? So you have an arthritis built in? Oh, that sucks. God, I don't know why they have to do that. They want to make it more authentic. We're more authentic. Like, what? I don't know. I would do things a little differently, but, But yeah, I can definitely, let me do that now. Give me your number. I'll just send it to a text. It's like a thing. I can do that. All right, what is it? Okay. All right. Put you in for 2 bottles. That's gonna last you 3 or 4 months. Don't overuse it though. All right. I sent that. Did you get it? All right. All right. So I'm not gonna bother with these notes right now. There's no, so I know what you're going through. I deal with something myself, and it depends on the position they put you in as well. I deal with humans as well in this profession that I'm in. And, it's hard, but you learn a lot. I got lucky, you learn a lot too, which is good. It's like a good position to be in to scout out people and stuff, the way their thought process and their mental shortcomings and things they excel at and they don't excel at. You can do a lot of things. What position are you in? Yeah, that could be annoying. I mean, computers are a little annoying to begin with, but that adds stress too. It's more of a stressful job, so that could actually be affecting you more than you know, especially if you don't understand it. You need to do, you start like a journal, but just write down the things you're feeling and stuff, and yeah, you can bring them back to me. Just daily stuff, anything that annoys you, or like things you'd maybe you're in a situation, maybe something you did wrong, something you did right, whatever. Try to pick up on things, and if anything like causes it to happen, yeah, something like, all of a sudden you're like doing something specific, and all of a sudden you could be having panic attacks as well, or anxiety. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing they deal with. I don't really want to get into it, but a lot of them do suffer from it. Listen, I've been here. How long did I say I was here? 8 years. Some shit. They're just they're all really complicated. It's weird. I don't even know where they came from, but it's possible. Who knows? Like I said, we don't know all the planets. We might try to get to the bottom of it. And that's kind of the reason they want information. They want to know if another alien race from another galaxy maybe put humans here, like as an experiment or something. Who knows what they were doing? there are possibilities and there are rumors and stuff going around that, because in our own community we have our conspiracies and some of them turn out to be right, some don't. But we have it too. People are always like, oh, could be this, could be that. Like I said, the emotion thing, don't concern yourself with. Like, don't think anyone's on to you, because honestly, they're not going to be. I mean, they're going to think they're nuts if they say anything, and their friends will be, what? It's easy to play them like the fool if they kind of confront you on something like that. Like I said, you could be into an anxiety. Like I said, the medicine will help, but you'll kind of know, actually, once that gets into your system. Because it takes a little longer in our normal bodies. You'll be able to... But with these ones, it's like, it's just a little bit some longer process. I'm surprised they can even handle them. I don't know. I don't know if they if these suits, they did something in there to kind of beef it up just in case, I know they had to configure them for us to drink and eat what they eat. And listen, some of the food is good. Some of the food's good. I can give them that. I'll give the humans that. Some of the food's good. I do as well. Some of the animals on this planet are extremely cool and cute and fun. I like them. Less annoying as well. Most of them. Some. The insects, though, right? Yeah, you're talking about the insects. I think the insects are the real rulers of this planet. Are you kidding me? I was looking up these things because they were all of a sudden biting me. I was like, what the? There's 100, 200 million or some insane number to every one person on the planet. That's crazy. I want to get to the higher ups and be like, listen, we got to be concerned about these insects. Or if we want to, I'm spitballing here. Let's talk, right? A little therapy. We go back and forth. What if we were able to send a signal to every insect on the planet for 2 weeks? They just went after human beings. They'd wipe out how much of the planet? They might take everybody out. I don't know. We got to do more research on that. I think the higher ups up there are not as ambitious as they should be. I think they're taking too long with this 10-year plans. Like what? But anyway, you probably got anxiety. Don't worry about the emotions. You'll get used to it. And everything else. You like that? I have a cat over there. She's cute, right? I like the cat. Yeah, you should get a pet. You know what? Get a pet. A dog, a cat, a bird. Maybe a gerbil or a hamster. They're smaller. Hey, I'm telling you, you should. I think it will help you. I really do. Yeah. That's the thing you have to do. You have to get comfortable you almost have to get comfortable being human, but also do things that maybe you just like. And it doesn't even have to be a human thing that, just because humans like it, you'll like that. Maybe get to video games. A lot of people like video games. Some are really fun. But the humans do some good stuff. They do a lot of shit. I don't even know. Yes. I was going to say, you can walk down the street and some of the stuff you see human beings doing. I was at the train station earlier today. This happened today. Dude, he's riding his bike. Everybody's getting off the train, going home. And the guy's just riding his bike on the platform. And he rides it into, there's two benches and there's people sitting on both sides. And he just rides his bike into the middle of it, sits there. One of the persons just is like, I'm done. And they walk away. And then the guy sits down. I swear to God, he just starts pissing on the platform. There's 10, 15 people around. What? Are you serious? Oh my God. In public? That's what they do. See, this is the thing. Don't get on yourself for feeling like you're not being a good enough human to blend in, because they're all nuts. They're all doing weird stuff. So, in fact, you're probably more normal than most of them are. Think of that, right? Start telling yourself that. Start to really focus on what they do every day and realize you're not that strange compared to the shit they do. Yeah, they're nuts. They're nuts. I don't get it. Some of them are fine. Let's be, I'm bashing them, but some of them are fine. But I don't know. Yeah. Every day you'll see one of them doing something so outlandish. You'll be like, what are you doing? I don't know. What are you going to do? Speaking of the train, anyway, like I said, take the medicine, get yourself a pet, get a hobby as well, focus yourself, and then you start enjoying this stuff, and you'll really start to like really become human. You know, you really get to trust me on that. Maybe get into sports, although that can be frustrating and annoying. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, do what you can. All right. If you need, like I said, write stuff down as well, and you come back in like a month, and we'll discuss the stuff, you know, first. And we can talk about other stuff too. It is nice to talk to a fellow alien, right? And you get everybody's, you know, experiences as well in these freaking bodysuits. All right. All right. Yeah. Enjoy your night.